That's why I'm trying to get it out, because Lord knows.
I'm Cole Stout. I play D-line, and I'm going to JMU. They showed me the most love when they were recruiting me. They seemed like they wanted me the most. For academics-wise, it fit best for me. It had my major and everything like that. Seems like the football's on the uprise, and all 4 years I'll be able to compete for a national championship. My first year I'm going to be red-shirted. That's what they guaranteed me right now. And they said I'll have a good chance to play 4 years. Even though if I won't be a starter for 4 years, I'm going to get in at least, a couple plays each game for all 4 years and eventually work my way, hopefully, to a starter. All the people from Hanover County and Hanover High School they've had a lot of success there, so it's been a good road for JMU to take us Hanover boys.
We'll start with Cole Stout, who's going to JMU. Outstanding kid. He was our best offensive lineman, our best defensive lineman. He was our glue on the front, that defensive and offensive front for us. He will be missed. He's a 3-year starter for us. He demanded double teams on defense. Anytime we needed somebody to pull, trap, or anything like that, he was the kid. And just his intensity. I mean, he was 100% all the time. And was ready to play in every football game. He definitely will be missed.
I'm Will McCombs. I'm going to Richmond. I'm going to play wide receiver. Well, to be honest, Richmond picked me. I definitely wanted to go to the highest division I could, and it just so happened that 1AA was that division. And there was nothing I didn't like about when I toured it. The facilities were great, awesome equipment. I loved every single one of their coaches. They're very personable, and I also like that the head coach didn't plan a time to meet with us. He didn't feel like he should be an influence to us until we really liked the rest of the program. He didn't want him to be the main factor that made us decide to go there. So I didn't actually technically meet him until I left the facility. And it just so happened that we bumped into each other and got to have a little conversation, and I really liked what he had to say. So yeah, I think it'll be a good match. No, actually, I hadn't heard about Richmond, had any desire in me until about mid-January. They contacted me. I actually went to their summer camp this summer, their senior day, and I didn't do too well. I wasn't in the best shape. I wasn't ready to really put on a show yet. But then mid-January, once the all-state qualifications came out, I got a call, told me to come visit, and they liked my application, so they decided to put me on their squad. They did say I will probably redshirt, but they're not going to make any final decisions until August when we start performing.
Then you have Will McCombs, who I would say he's that average kid who, through hard work, being in the weight room, has truly excelled and now has that opportunity at University of Richmond. He's that kid that when you look at him, the opposing teams look at him, they're like, okay, this is that kid that's supposed to be good. Well, he is that good. And he, like I said, his hard work and his dedication show that an average kid can be successful, and an average kid can excel in the game of football. And he's definitely going to be missed because offensively he did some things that I don't think no other receiver in school history has done.
I'm Joesph Pulisic. I'm going to Old Dominion University, and I'm kicking and punting. That's a good question. First of all, the academics. I love the school. I like the location. It's it's close enough to home where I can feel away, but at home. And then the football. Coach Wilder has done an amazing job in the 3 years that he's been there to kind of jumpstart the program and get the whole community around ODU, not just the student body, excited about ODU football. There were other schools, a couple other CAA schools, a couple of D3 schools, but ODU was the team that took a chance on me, and I'm very thankful that they did. This year, it's going to be a lot of getting ready. They have an All-American punter who's an amazing punter, and then the kicker is a junior. So, I'm just competing with them, and I'm going to go in there and try and make them better and see what I can do, and we'll go from there.
Then you have Joesph Pulisic. I call him Little Pulisic, who's going to ODU. He flat out can kick the football. He really worked hard over the summer, this past off season, and he got his punting down, which was unbelievable. I think he was second team All-State punter, and then he worked on his field goals, and then worked on kickoffs. And he was a true asset. He alone helped us to beat Hanover the first time. He pinned Hanover down to keep them out of, keep them in bad field position, as well as other games. He is, a lot of people don't give credit to kickers. I give credit to Pulisic, Joesph Pulisic, because let me tell you something. He was one of the keys for us when it came to special teams.
I'm Cole Woody. I'm going to Christopher Newport University to play linebacker. I really like their, first of all, I like their defensive coordinator. When I went on my visit, he seemed like he knew what he was doing. And at the very end of our visit, we got to meet the head coach, and he's a really good guy. He knows how to win. They've won their conference the past 8 years, and got a lot going for them at CNU. The campus is beautiful. The teachers they're really good too, and just everything about it I really like. So it made it pretty easy. Right now I'm just going to be on the JV team, but hopefully I can make the special teams, and then I'll be able to travel. So that's my goal for this upcoming season with them, is to make the travel team.
Okay. Then you go down the line, you have Cole Woody, who, our linebacker, who was, I say, mean as a rattlesnake. To me, he's comparisons to Doggett. He's going to a great school with CNU, Christopher Newport University. I think he's going to be able to play right away when he gets to Christopher Newport. His first couple of years, I had him, I think his freshman year or his sophomore year, he had a back injury. And he has just worked hard in the weight room. And he's just one of those kids that he just keeps going and going and going. And the love for the game, the family support that he has got him to where he is now. I think that if he probably wouldn't have sat out maybe his first couple of years, he might have been able to go to a 1AA Division I school. But you know what? That's not what the cards were dealt. And he's happy to be going to CNU. And like I said, sky's the limit for that young man.
My name is Austin Sutherland. I'm going to Ferrum. I'll be playing cornerback. Ferrum because probably like the best academic fit, best early playing time fit, and then just whenever I went down to visit there, they just had something about them I just liked. Kind of reminded me of when I was younger, playing rec league days. They really liked me because currently they're kind of low in depth at the corner position. So, I'm hopefully, gonna be worked in early. So I'll probably my first year may not see the field, special teams, but they, because I'm coming in with a bunch of seniors that they have, and then hopefully they said I'll hopefully be seeing the field, early. So.
Then there's Austin Sutherland. I can remember Austin Sutherland when he was a ninth grader, and he was tiny. He's another kid that worked hard in the weight room, worked hard in the off season, went to a bunch of camps to get better. He's going to Ferrum. He had choices between CNU. He had opportunities with McDaniels. He's had opportunities with North Carolina West. There was a lot of Division III schools that wanted Austin because of what he did this past season. He had, I believe it was 4 or 5 interceptions. He had huge key interceptions in big games for us. He was kind of we would call him our shutdown corner. When we needed someone to shut down the opposing receivers, he was the person who did that for us. And Ferrum's getting a great defensive back. And Austin, like I said, Austin's going to be missed, as well as the other seniors that did not have that didn't go play football in college, but are going academically to different schools. This will be a great group.
Got 2 of these guys you're going to be playing against on a regular basis.
Yep. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Especially since we're not technically opposing positions, so we'll never come in contact, so the trash talking will be there all the time. So it should be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be excited. We talked about it a little bit. We're teammates and brothers, but there's no friends on the football field, so I'm sure we'll want to beat each other. So.
Yeah, I kid with Joesph all the time. I'm going to block his kick one day for national championship, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, especially since this high school is not really well known to be a high-performing school that puts out athletes like that. It's really exciting, actually, and I hope we can live up to all our hype.
Oh, it was awesome this year on the field. It was, we were all really close, so it's kind of sad seeing, all of us going off to college, but it's good as well, having Atlee send off this many people just puts us back on the block a little bit. So
it's been awesome. I mean, honestly, I think we've had the best team in school history. It's weird to see all these guys here. We've all played together since rec league, so it's weird now that we're parting ways. But I mean, it's been awesome. It's been a joy. We had one of the best teams ever. We made the playoffs, regional championship, lost unfortunately, but I mean, it's just been a blessing. I'm gonna miss it, but we're on to bigger and better things, and I'll see Cole on the field. So
this 2011 group was even better. It was a group of seniors. It was 30-something seniors that got together, worked with each other in the off season. From the very start, since they were ninth graders, I knew this would be a good group, and they just collectively came together and worked hard, and you saw the success this season out on the football field.